Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Raggy Rog, and I am bringing you even more Fakemon Maker today, and the theme we're going to be looking at is Mexico. So, I've been doing these videos, and I've been taking themes of various countries, among other things, and trying to make a Pokemon based on that theme. So we've done Australia, Canada, United States, a bunch of countries, but today we're going to be doing Mexico. So I did a series of shorts a while ago where I actually built Pokemon teams based on various countries, among other things. So we're going to probably steal a few ideas from that video. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just kind of winging this today, as I per usually do. But let's see what we can't make. So I remember in that short that I made where I made a Mexican Pokemon team, I did actually use Hawlucha. And I think that's fair because Hawlucha is a very Mexican-inspired Pokemon. He is based on a luchador, which is a Mexican wrestler, wearing the mask with the outfit and all that. It's awesome. So let's get into it. Hawlucha. Okay, we use his body. You always got to start with the body, and that's fine. That's fine. That's okay. Okay. I feel like, and I did this in my last video, in the short too, where I used Ludicolo because I wanted a Pokemon with a sombrero, because sombreros are like the most Mexican thing ever, obviously. So we're going to use the face of Ludicolo. This is going to look ridiculous. Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, so his sombrero is actually part of his body, which is fine because I'm not a huge fan of Ludicolo's face, honestly. So, okay, we're going to scrap Hawlucha as the body. We're going to use Ludicolo. We're going to do a swap. We're actually going to go back, and we're going to try and use Hawlucha's face, which is good because he is also a bird. He is probably not based on a golden eagle per se, but he is a bird. He's got wings, and the golden eagle is what is portrayed on the Mexican flag. So, as a reference to that, and luchadors in general, we are going to use Hawlucha's face if it looks good. That looks alright. That looks, I mean, his beak is kind of like melded into his face, but it doesn't look bad. I'll say that. We're gonna keep this for now. Oh, you know what? You know what? Because, okay, Ludicolo has a sombrero. Yes. Lombre also has a sombrero. Let's see how that looks. Boom. There you go. Okay. We're not using Ludicolo in this video, probably. We are using Lombre, who works just as well, if not better. That beak on the Hawlucha face, it now actually looks like a prominent beak. He's got like the Mexican wrestler mask, like pattern on his face there. This is shaping up pretty decently already, if I do say so myself. I believe in the short that I made, I also actually included Wooper in some facet because he is an axolotl, and axolotls are one of the most Mexican animals I can think of. They are very much a Mexican thing. You will find them there 100%. And the only thing from Wooper that we can actually use is his tail, so let's just give it a whirl. That's kind of okay. That's not bad. Like, it's a little nubbly tail, but I think it kind of suits this guy a little bit. Pretty darn well, actually, if I do say so. Okay, we are just flying by with this one. Because Wooper's tail, it looks good, but it doesn't really look like a axolotl tail. It doesn't make me think axolotl, really. And I'm trying to think if there's other Pokemon based on an axolotl, and I was thinking like Mudkip, maybe? But like I like this tail, so I'm keeping the tail for sure. But we're gonna do Mudkip, and we're gonna see if there's not something that we can take from that. Okay, there's literally nothing from Mudkip. Mudkip's features are too small, I guess. But what about Marshtomp, right? Because, like, okay, is Marshtomp an axolotl? Kind of. I think he's meant to be more like a Mudskipper, but he kind of reminds me of an axolotl. So, okay. What about his hands? That could work really well. You know what? that works. I like this. I like this a lot. This is working out so good. Oh my god. Okay. They look kind of derpy, but they look like they could be wings, honestly, and I'm here for it. That is okay. This is a good design so far. I am 100% here for this. I don't know what his name is. That is always going to be your job. Make sure you put down in the comments what you would name this Pokemon. Decide now, decide later. Whatever name that I like best from the comments will get mentioned in a future video, so look forward to that. Okay. Marshtomp. Hands. Check. But what about the feet? We always get stuck on the feet. And I'm suddenly like having trouble thinking of like any Pokemon that has feet ever. We might like just like look it up by the gen, I guess. Like we could just pick something that looks good, right? Because like I don't know if we're going to be able to get something that like looks cohesively Mexican for the feet. As long as we're not like choosing something from like a Pokemon that is clearly based on like some other culture or something like that. What about like Rhydon, right? Like I don't know how this is going to look. I don't know how this is going to look at all. That looks okay. It's alright. Oh! Xatu! Xatu is totally like... Okay, like, is he based on Mexico? No. But he's based on, like, Native American culture, which is based in Mexico. And he's got the color scheme to match, right? He's, like, got the red and the green. And it's like, we're not necessarily using Xatu's colors. But let's try that. You know what? Let's actually... Okay, we'll try Natu. This probably won't look as good, but we're gonna try. That looks surprisingly good, but I think we're gonna keep it with Xatu. I think that looks just a bit better. Yeah, that suits him a lot better. This guy is a total short stack, just gonna say. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I want to give him some wings, but I'm worried that it's going to obscure the tail. So, I forget, but I think I might have actually had Ho-Oh on the team from the shorts that I did. But we'll try it. We'll try Ho-Oh wings. Cause it kind of, I don't know. I think this guy could or could not have wings, and it would still look okay. For that reason, I'm just going to remove the wings completely, and it's going to be fine. He's fine. I think, okay, so this is the design that we are running with in the Mexico video, for sure. So, to summarize, we've got Lombre body for the sombrero, we've got Hawlucha face for the Mexican wrestler mask, Whooper tail for Axolotl, Xatu feet, and they're kind of like bird-like, which is pretty cool looking, and then we've got Marshtomp's huge-ass hands, and that is surprisingly very cohesive. So now we have to do the color. Last things last, we're gonna do the color, and I want to nail that red, white, and green to match the Mexican flag. So the first one I think of with that color scheme is Gardevoir. And I don't know if this is gonna work because it's very white heavy. I feel like I want to lean more into the green, but let's try. Yeah, this guy, he's too white with this color scheme. Actually, his wings, like, they're not wings, but his hands kind of look like Lugia's wings with Marshtomp's hands, which is kind of fun. Okay, red and green Pokemon, red and green Pokemon. I mean, he's not really red, but maybe we do try Ludicolo. Maybe we do try him. Let's try. That's better, but I really want that red in there. Okay. Red and green. Red, white, and green. You know what? I just remembered. In the short I made where I built a Pokemon team, I actually had Fracture on that team. And he's not white, but he is still reminiscent of the colors of the Mexican flag. He is like a dark gray, almost black, with red and green. This is gonna be the one. Boom! Oh my god, look at that! Look at that! That's so good! This is like the most Mexican Pokemon that I could have possibly ever made. I am so happy with how this turned out today. This is incredible. Oh my god. Okay, so you know the drill by now. Comment down below what you would name this Pokemon. In fact, tell me what type this Pokemon is. What's its element? Is it a fire type, grass type, poison type? What is it? Tell me, what is your headcanon for the creation that we have put together here today? I am here for this. I love this one. This is possibly my new favorite Pokemon. If you are from Mexico or an authority on Mexican culture, then please definitely let me know if I nailed it on the head today or not. I definitely want to know, because being wrong about things and then being corrected is how I learn. So that's very important. In any case, if you enjoyed this content today, then please make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave comments, share it with your friends, hit the bell icon so you can get instant updates anytime there's a new upload. And thank you so much for watching. My name is Raggy Rog, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one!